You didn't do it.
Okay, good evening. Welcome to Divination Night. I am okay. So, guest host tonight is David.
Oh, me. I'm on here. Woohoo!
Okay, there. It just dinged, so it's out there now. So
Okay.
people are gonna
Yeah,
get
it's
the alert now.
probably a 30-second delay.
Yeah.
All right.
At least we can count on it. All right.
We figure out. Sure.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Hi, Samara. Can you see her comment?
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yay, Brenda.
Hey.
Uh,
Now my camera's acting kind of weird here. I don't know what's going on, y'all. It's going crazy. It got hanged or something.
Hello, Ellen.
It
All
actually,
right. You all know the drill. Comment for a reading.
she said, you all know the drill. He said, all right, get down, give me 10. We ain't with all this.
Hi, Katie.
Hello, people. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out my whole camera situation over here. See, I clicked this here earlier and I thought it fixed it, but it didn't. So,
Okay. Donna said she'll take one.
oh,
So
wasn't
this has Dave's and a few of mine in there. I didn't put all of mine in there because I didn't want to be greedy. This is Dave's night, not mine.
hope I ain't lagging. I thought I seen some lag. Something jumped in there.
Okay, this would be you with your gilded.
My gilded pearl.
Yes. And this is for Donna.
Donna.
Yes.
All right, Donna, give me a number from 1 to 20. I know I do this a little bit different than others.
That's how he shuffles.
Yeah, I need a number from 1 to 20. That's kind of the equivalent of you cutting the cards.
Gotta be creative and do it whenever you're virtual. All right, so Donna, just give us a name. Oh, Katie says she likes your hat.
Okay, cool. So you have to keep an eye up on the number. I think I got some delay. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I'm waiting for Donna to give a number. Just so all of you know, go ahead and if you've asked for a reading, comment your number. That's what we'll do. Comment your number, and that's how I'll know you want a reading.
Yeah, a number from 1 to 20.
Yes.
Yeah, always need a number from 1 to 20.
Donna, I need a number from 1 to 20. Brenda says she makes you read over on your school. See.
Yeah.
All right. Donna, still waiting. Donna, we need a number between 1 and 20, and that is how he shuffles for you to know where to start the reading. Okay, she said 1.
1. All right.
Yeah. All right, everybody, I'm going to go and get your numbers.
Well, I hope that's your bad card. All right. Donna, let's see what's going on. All right, Donna. Looks like you're going to have to persevere. Okay, we got something going on here with persevering, but I also see that there is a stability type. Let me put down this cup. I'll get it out here in just a minute. I get confused when the camera goes moving. Okay, this here is a type of repetitive stability. It just gets redundant when you're doing the same thing over and over. And here I got where it looks like you might feel like you might be a little trapped or a little lost in certain things. But this is what the cards are saying. Do not take on more than what you can bear, and don't take on other people's problems. You're a nice person, but people will load you down if you let them. But also, we have the Hermit card. Now, with the Hermit, if you seek for knowledge, this is also the time when you can learn a new skill. So right now, let me get another card out here. I see that you're going to have some company with the Judgment, if there's some company coming, all right? But there's also a good thing coming for you. So now I see some money. Now, which that could be with Biden. Biden sending everybody some money. But yeah, you got some company coming, but it might not be some people that you want. It's kind of some people that was from your past you may have cut off, but they're coming to visit. So there's some more people coming into your life from your past. So that's what's going on. So don't take on more than what you can bear, honey.
Awesome, Donna. I hope you enjoyed your reading. All right. Next up,
I'll figure it out.
Brenda.
Brenda. Oh, Lord.
Yes. Oh, the Arcanium.
Okay. I just picked that up, too.
Oh, good. See, the intuition's already working.
These cards over here. Yeah, I just picked that up. So now what's her number?
5.
5.
Yes.
And
everybody, thank you so much for working with us and giving me your numbers. I have everybody.
All right, let's try the 5. All right, let's see what's going on. All right. Well, you ain't gonna believe this. I got the Lovers card. So what you got going on?
Ooh, Brenda.
What you got going on, girl? Girl, what you got going on? No, we got a slight problem here now. We got this Lovers card now, which could be choices. It could be choices, but here goes the problem. Now, if this would be a person, the problem is this Devil card. There's some outside forces that is interfering. So it's the Lover's Devil. That ain't too smurfy right there. But up on the bright side is we got this card here, the Empress. Now, which that's giving birth to new ideas and things, and that's what I see that you're capable of at this time. During this year, you're going to give birth to new ideas, and it's going to actually go somewhere. This is the time of the year that it is going to go forward. So now no more waiting for your ship to come in. This year, you're going to have the ideas that is going to push you forward, just like you've been wanting to do. So that's what's coming for you, honey. It's a new beginning, a new start.
Brenda, I think you need to listen to the cards. Okay, next up is Katie. Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, good, it's you.
Okay.
Witch's Tarot.
Witch's Tarot. All right. I'm going to pull it up this deck, y'all. So y'all get ready.
Katie, this is for you, darling.
What's her number?
Katie's number is 11. Hello, Sarah.
There we go. I like it. Number 11 for Katie. All right, Katie. Here we go. Number 11.
Yes, it is a very pretty deck.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. Well, you got a great card. You wait and I'll show you this card. You just hold up here. Let me get you this. So far, I don't see nothing bad. I don't know what to tell you. You got all this good stuff, Lord. All right, let's see. Now, this one here is going to be the message And the message is, you don't need to rush into things. You could be a little slow on some of the ideas and stuff that you may have, because you may need to fill it out just before you move. But you do have movement. But here comes the good card, the one I talked about. This here's the Nine of Cups. This is the wish card. Whatever you've been wishing for the past 2 weeks, you're going to get that this year. This is coming. So whatever it is you've been wishing for, it's on its way. Okay, we also have a life change, because we got the 5. So now we have a life change for you, and we have knowledge seeking. So we also got the Magician, and we got a new path that you'll be on. So these are actually good cards. That there's no bad cards in that. It seems that whatever you've been wishing for is coming. The cards are just saying you don't have to rush in, just take it slow, and you're going to get there, and you got a life change. So that's going to be good for you. All right. Should I like that? That's what I need. I need the wish card.
That sounds good, Katie.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, Samara. Up next. Up, Gilded. It's you again.
Me again. All right.
Her number is 14.
14. There we go. That's what I'm saying. Put all the bad cards on the bottom. Pick in big numbers, put the bad cards on the bottom. I hope so anyway. All right, 14. So we're going to check it out. We're going to see what it is. There we go. I hope them was all your bad ones. So let's see. All right. Well, that's it. So far, everything looking like it's looking. All righty. Okay, here is what you got going on. Okay, now we got the Hermit, which is like what I told like other people, It's like seeking for like knowledge, but also with the clouds into the back, it looks like if there's some missing facts it may be in your life that you might be missing. I don't know on just what you might have going on, but there's some missing facts. And this is also the time to rest. You might not want to do a whole lot. You might want to just take a moment to get yourself grounded. Over here, we got the money card right here. This is a new chapter in your life. This right here is what's coming out with the old chapter, in with the new. And the new chapter is going to be prosperous. So that there is good. We also got you with the new chapter advancing. Now, the thing is that there's a lot of things you may have to leave behind, and it might be a mess whenever you leave it behind. But it's it's a new chapter, and you're moving forward with it. So that's going to be good. Now, here comes the thing. Now, there are some hard choices, which is going to come up. Now, these hard choices are going to hurt somebody's feelings, but you're going to have to make these choices. And then once you make those choices, what you got going on is it's like a new partnership or something. You've got something better coming in. All right. So I hope that helps you.
Katie commented on her reading, says, I hurt my knee pretty bad at work last week. I may have to have surgery. I've been anxious about finances and workers' comp and all sorts of stuff. This gives me some ease. Thank you. I'm so sorry to hear about your leg, but I'm thankful that you feel a little bit more comfortable now. And Samara said thank you. All right. Colin's up. Now, Colin, if the same type of reading comes up that's come up for you every single time, I'm going to put you on restriction. I love you, but I'm going to have to put you on restriction.
What you say? Somebody getting the same reading? Oh,
yeah. Arcanium.
All right.
And he picked lucky number 13.
He picked a 13. Yeah. Well, so he picked 13 to challenge. I've seen what he did. No, I'm just kidding. He said, I'll give them a number. They want a number, I'll give them.
It's lucky.
All right. Let's see here. Here we go. 13.
Colin, this is for you.
Now, we hope that was your bad card. So here we go.
Samara. Yes, we know that's what they say.
I don't think that any number is bad or good. I think it's all good. You know, it just depends on which side of the fence are you on. All righty. All righty. I got a life change for you. So now that's coming up, but it looks like there was a little fighting it might have been going on to get this change. We also have a little bit of communication problems here, a little bit of sadness that's going on. We also have seeking for knowledge. So, or seeking. I don't know if it's for knowledge on this one, because this one feels a little different. It doesn't feel like it's like a knowledge seeking. It's like that you know something already, but you're seeking for another way to answer it. That's what it seems like. It's like you already know, but you're seeking for another way to answer it. But there is a new beginning, so we see that coming. Okay, and we also see you trying to mix things together to make things work. All righty. And the other thing is there is balance. So the cards say, look, you need to find some balance, you know, but you do have a new start. Things looking better for you. But there is something you already know, but you're just seeking for another way to answer the issue. All right.
Colin, I hope that makes things a little bit more comforting for the meeting on Monday night. Now, see, Colin is Charleston area pagan pride.
Yeah.
So he's got that, and he's got the big city council meeting on Monday. So
yeah. So he already knows what's going on. He's just trying to figure out how to answer.
All right, Sarah, I got you wrote down. We'll get you. Next up is Tiffany. Gilded, it's you again.
I know what you
did. I'm telling you, I'm just pulling. I do have my cards and stuff over here.
Yeah, I know you got your cards.
It just, yeah. Hey, I asked the bull to let you do the majority of the readings tonight. It's not my fault that it listens.
Oh, that's all right. You're playing your crystal ball.
All right, Vicky. I'll get your name down, but comment a number between 1 and 20, because that's how he shuffles.
Okay, so now, just what was the number on that last one?
Okay, so Tiffany picked the number 3.
Number 3. Boy, she cut them thin to win. All right. Cut them thin to win. All right. She said keep all her good cards on top. She don't want to get rid of everything. All righty. All righty. Well, these are looking good.
Hi, Jennifer.
All right.
Thank you, Vicky.
All right. Here goes this right here is the 10 of Wands, where it looks like that you're being weighed down. I don't know if something is on your mind or somebody just trying to pile some stuff on you that doesn't need to be there. But here goes the thing. I see some rebuilding happening. I don't know if something happened in like your life and then now you feel like you need to rebuild, or maybe you're trying to build something There's something going on there. The cards say you can move forward. You can go forward. You can be advancing. There's new ideas, new creative ideas. Now, not just an idea, but a creative one, which will help. Also, the cards say you might need to seek a little bit of counseling. That don't mean you got to go see a psychiatrist. I mean, it could be, but not really. It could be like you go talk to your friends and maybe check out this idea. Maybe run it by a few people to get that going on. And then what I see is choices. You're going to have two paths, and no matter which path which you take, it's going to be good. You know, it's going to be good. It's going to work out. One of them is going to be a little easier, but in the other one, but it's going to be up to you which way do you want to go with it. I know I talk about 90 miles a minute.
Nope, doing great. And Jennifer, yes, I got you on the list. Just comment a number between 1 and 20, and we'll get you. All right, so Joanna is up next. Hi, it's me.
Oh, I thought it was me. I was getting ready.
I drew the Golden Girl Tarot deck for Jennifer.
All right.
Jennifer, Tiffany said thank you. Jennifer picks 20. Okay, great. All right, so Joanna 6. Happy to see you tonight, Joanna. All right. All right, so we got the High Priestess. That is Blanche. So, and then the two of Wands, Sophia, and I got the Page of Wands. So, it looks like you've got something good coming, something that you've been excited about, and as long as you trust yourself, then you're going to be able to succeed in it. Sorry, I am still learning, and I just do the best that I can. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Okay, Sarah. Witch's Tarot for Sarah.
Sarah with the Witch's Tarot. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so what's her number?
17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah says she wants all the bad cards on the bottom. If she can get them there, she wants them there. All right, 17.
Joanna, I promise I'll do you. I'll message it and do one better for you. Okay.
There you go. Let's see what's going on, Sarah. So far, Sarah, so good.
Well, here's a little twist with Sarah's.
Uh-huh.
She asked for it to be a relationship reading.
She did. So now,
yes, she did.
So now she's wanting a relationship. All righty then. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Relationship, she said. She said that was the twist. Well, all righty. Well, I do gotta, okay. Well, we're going to first start off with a new beginning. So this looks good. Have the energy to go forward. Also, persevering. Now, as far as relationships go, I mean, I wish you would have said that just beforehand. But anyhow, we do got something that's happening here, like maybe meeting some new friends or something. But we also got a drama card. I call that the drama card. You know how people all the time trying to cause drama. But here we go. We got some rebuilding, and we got some. We got this king. He's on his throne. This here's the King of Wands. He's a person that he's looking. I call him the King of Passion because he's wands. He's fiery, and it looks like that they might be some. I don't know if this is like a rebuilding with him or something. Is it somebody you knew into the past or something, or somebody that you know now? So I do see that there's some kind of rebuilding that is happening there. So I hope that helps. But now we could do a better relationship one if you ever catch me on my page when I'm reading.
So we've got two more, and then we can talk. We can talk a little bit about what you're doing over there on your page.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Vicky has requested a yearly reading.
All right. So see, now that make it easier.
Okay.
Go up front so I know what's going on.
Okay. All right. If you're cool with that, I'm cool with it.
Okay. Now, so now she wanting a yearly reading. Sounds cool to me.
You're worried about your having an echo, but Vicky says your mic needs to be louder.
My mic needs to be louder. I'm not sure how to do that.
I don't know. But the Tarot Grand Lux deck.
I just picked that one hour up too. So now
See, good. You're in. You know what I'm gonna say?
What?
Your High Priestess is working well for you tonight.
Okay, so now Vicky wants a yearly reading. So now she wants it for the rest of the year, I guess. So I just find out just how this year is going to go.
That'll work.
All right, give me what
14.
14.
Yes.
Man, she says she wants some of her years on the bottom. She said, some of those weeks and months we might not want to deal with.
Intuitive is the intuition is the High Priestess card. So that's why I said his High Priestess is serving him well tonight. I tease him about being the hanged man, that he's able to look at all things from a different perspective. So just a little bit of tarot humor that I'm picking up as we learn.
She's just trying to make fun of me. There's all that it is. All right. So you want to know about your year? Let me move some of these cards up out of the way so I can lay these other cards down. Okay, Vicky. Let me set these cards over here because I've been ran out of space. I put cards everywhere. All right. So here's what we got going on. Okay, we got the Queen of Coins. It talks about some patience, but just what's going to go on this year? Well, you're going to start a new chapter. That's what's going on this year. You're going to need to pay attention to details because you're going to have some things to do. Absolutely some things to do. So now, and it's involving money-wise. So there's going to be some stuff you're going to be doing. You got a new beginning this year, and it's emotional. You may end up with maybe a boyfriend if you ain't already got one, or maybe the relationship may get stronger and go to the next level. There's also a life change that's coming this year. And here is a good part. You're going to have choices here. This is like two doors is going to be opened up for you. I'm going to give this one here probably about within 6 months, if I can get the thing to turn around. Just about within 6 months, you're going to have choices with two doors that's going to open up for you. But with that, also, there's going to be some hard choices. So when them doors open up, you're going to have some choices that's going to be kind of hard to make. You've probably heard a little bit of feelings. But for the year itself, you're looking good. There's nothing bad, just a little bit of hard choices. I mean, like if we all get those, you might hurt some feelings, but you do got some doors opening this year. So get ready for it.
Wow. That was awesome. Brenda, thank you. She said, Gwen is always supportive, but works fun and laughs into it. I totally feel seen and what do you call it? recognized, like somebody finally sees me for me, you know. It's just validated. I feel validated. Thank you. All right, so last one.
Go ahead.
Okay, last one is Jennifer, and I pulled the gilded out for her.
So now who's this for and what now?
This is for Jennifer.
For Jennifer. Okay.
Yeah.
Gilded Tarot.
And I thought, okay, well, I'll be smart and I'll go ahead and draw again. What did I get? I got gilded again. Heck with it. I tried.
So is this me? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, you're not getting out of it.
Well, I'm telling you. All right. So what's the number?
20.
So is it any special request, like the yearly thing, or just?
She did not say.
All right, then. Here we go. So now what's the number again? Did you say
20?
20. I guess you said, let's make sure all the cards are on the bottom.
That's right.
There we go. That was a quarter of the deck. Okay, let's see what we got going on. For Jennifer, so far so good. Don't see nothing mean.
Yeah, she said whatever comes through.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, crap.
It's coming. Don't know what you're going to do when it gets here, but it's coming. Okay, I don't have nothing bad to say right here.
Good.
Okay. This here is the thing. You can set some new goals. That's what this card here would tell you to do. Here is also moving forward. Let me put this down here. I'll get so confused. This right here is advancing, moving forward. Man, if I can get this right onto the camera, I'll be all right. So now, even though you're going to be moving forward, there might be some cups you be turning over. So there might be some people that's going to be hurt, but you're going to be going forward. So no, it's good. Okay, we do have, you need to use your intuition. We got the High Priestess. So use your intuition. We also have a new journey. So now this is always good. A new journey with justice. So it's a new journey with balance. So now this is always great, having balance when you go forward. Not only that, but look at here. We got the money card. This is a new chapter, and it looks like it's going to be prosperous. We also have the wheel, which means you have room to grow. So if you've got a business and you're trying to grow it, there's going to be room to grow. And if you're looking for some extra finances, that's coming too. So all this it looks really good, So now you've got a new start, and you can set some new goals. And if there was ever going to be a problem card, it may be here, but it's not really a problem. It's just you advancing. And sometimes you got to cut people loose. If something's holding you back, you just got to cut it loose and go forward. All
right. Awesome. Way to go. Get it, girl.
Make that money.
That's right. Yeah, she's got a couple businesses that she's doing right now. So
it's looking good.
Yep.
Keep it going.
All right. Now, tell us all about what you do.
Oh, well.
Putting you on the spot now.
Yeah, you just put it right out there. Just like, I'm like, they wouldn't no joke in between it. They wouldn't nothing. You just throw that right out there. Okay.
Hey,
so,
I got to keep it interesting. I'm
trying to keep it entertaining over here.
Well, you're a natural entertainer.
So now here's what I do now. I got a group. It's called Smokey Wisdom Tarot School. And what I do is I teach people how to read tarot cards for free. Yeah, that's right. You ain't got to clean your ears out here. I said for free. So if a person wants to learn on how to read tarot cards, and they can join the group, anybody can join. I mean, if you're really interested. And Gwendolyn, she has a tarot study group, that we do. She started it up, and I jumped in that thing, and
He's been teaching me. How do you think I learned tarot?
and then here we've been doing our thing, you know. Then we had people come in, you know. So no, I mean, like if you want to join, I mean, get up with Gwendolyn, and she'll hook you up and let you know when, you know. So now that's about what I'll be doing over there.
And you go live almost every single day.
I go live on my regular Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to, but especially this past week, I was on there like 4 or 5 times, and then there's one time I was like 3 times straight in a row in like a day. I come on in the morning and again around lunch, and then again in the evening. You know, I just started just doing a lot of stuff. I don't know when I'm going to be on half the time, but then I do come on.
We do have some really good comments about you. The one is you are the real deal, and they enjoy your methods, and that your page is fun. And I agree with them wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Well, I try to have fun, you know. Well, see, now I would tell y'all a joke, but I don't know if it'd be too funny.
Do it.
No, but now I did want to tell this. Now this here is something. Now, when this is some truth. I don't know if you ever heard of the joke. You know, like where a person that they would say if they're so ugly they jump into the water and the water jumps out and says that they wait. Well, let me tell you, I went to Florida. And, you know, it's the first time I ever been near an ocean and all that, right? And I went down there and I met this girl and everything, and we was talking. So she said, want to go to the beach? I said, sure. Went out there, and there's a big ocean, right? Wow. And she said, now let's go swimming. I said, okay, cool. I jumped in the water, and the water just shoved me back up on the land. Okay, so in there again, shut me up there again. She said, "Can't you swim?" I said, "It's not me. The water don't want me."
Kind of have visions of Moana where the water just keeps putting her back on top of the little raft.
But no, that's a true story, though. You know, she said, "Can't you swim?" I said, "Yeah, I can swim, but this water don't want me in it." Just push
Who's protecting you? But no, we do have fun in the study groups.
Yeah. So now, if y'all want to learn, y'all need to get in them study groups.
Yeah.
I'll give you the easiest way possible. I say,
Yes.
within a week, your mind will be blown.
Yeah. Yeah, and he likes to do little things that'll make your mind go, "What?" It happened to me. Just blew my mind.
Sure.
So we have fun and we learn and like I said, well, he goes live and with how long have you been doing your videos over there?
Oh Lord. I'm gonna say at least 2019, but 2020 I didn't really do a lot of them. I guess that was just the year to where everything was dying, you know. but I started it back this year. But I'm gonna say 2019. It might be 2018. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look, you know. So if you do try to add me as like a friend, and if you see some of my pictures, you might see some of my wrestling pictures where I used to do that too. So I used to be one of them pro wrestlers.
And we're thankful to have you. See, it's that entertainer that just keeps it going. So Stephanie says that you're really great at what you do.
Yeah.
Isn't that your daughter?
Yeah.
Hi.
Now, she came over here and ordered a whole bunch of tarot cards. She said, Dad, I seen you got some tarot cards. I want some.
Well, we'll bring her on here. We'll bring you back and bring her on here with you. Once you get some practice in. There you go. Once you get to play with your new decks.
Yeah, I have another daughter, and she was into oracle cards. That's Kayla. There's the one that stays with me, but right now she's into video games. So, so the oracle cards went out the window when the video games started rolling.
Yes, Brenda, we will. We'll have our own little special study group because Brenda and I took an astrology class together.
Yeah.
And she's in your school too. She learned, she knows how to read. So we'll get together and just have fun. Like I'm ready. And I think everybody else is too. Getting cabin fever and ready to get out.
Yeah. Well, see, it was such a pretty day today. Today was the day to go out walking and do some things.
Yeah.
I've been pretty about all week here.
Yeah, it was like 70 today, I think.
That's what I'm saying. See, but no, ain't that supposed to be when them bugs supposed to come out when it reaches 64 degrees? Ain't that when they supposed to try to start coming around? Somebody posted something about every 17 years there's some kind of bug comes out.
Oh, the cicadas.
Yeah.
It's the year of the cicadas. Yeah.
Yeah. So now they're coming to get you.
It's one of the plagues. All right. So if nobody else wants a reading, then we'll close it out. And this went by fast.
Yeah, I should have slowed it down. I should have told jokes in between, flip the coin or something.
Let me see. How many did we do? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. Well, I didn't see Flora on. I mean, she didn't make it.
No, and I was waiting for her.
Yeah, no, she was supposed to come. I didn't know what happened to her. Her and about 3 or 4 other of her friends, she said, but I don't know.
They know where to find you.
Yeah. I read for them all the time over there when I go up on my page. All righty then.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you very much for a fun, interesting evening. And if you want to learn how to read tarot, or if you want a reading from Dave, you can find him on his page. Just search his name, or Smokey Wisdom Tarot School if you want to learn.
Yeah, just jump right in
there. The one at the Heyman house, Dave lives down in Welch, so he's like, okay, like
I'm in a big town.
You live down in here.
So now you see how she'd be like, girl, she's like, he's the butt end of it. He's right
there. Right here.
Like when they flush the commode, that's where it goes, right there. Down in that part of the country, So now, if you're big and beautiful West Virginia, you ain't got to me yet. You see, you just keep traveling. So now, when you see cars up over the hill and everything, and and the towns look like a ghost town, then you pretty much found me.
I would like to do an online psychic fair. If anybody's interested, let me know. That's a thought process that went through my head, and he knows about it. So, yeah, she's talking about the psychic fair, the metaphysical fairs at the Heyman house. That's in Sutton.
I don't even have a clue.
Yeah.
Be lost in the process.
Okay, so it's right here. You're here, it's here.
Yeah.
That's the location.
So that's where it all comes through. It all comes just right through there just before it hits me. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I know how it is. That's why most of our trees are dead and the town's dying. Everything. It's just flush the commode.
Oh. All right, everybody. So thank you very much for tonight. If you want a reading, message him, or you want to learn, check out his.
She ain't, you know, she didn't hardly read all night. Message her.
Hey, I told you. I asked the magic bowl, and I did. Okay, so I have. Oh, okay, so
I like it. It's okay. Shoot.
okay, so I swear that every time I pulled out gilded, it was on his sheet of paper. Mine are all typed out. Okay, so let me show you.
She said, "Now if it's written down out there, it's here, so I knew which one to grab."
Okay, so see, it's all typed out. Spirit animal card. Okay, so I had them over here,
That's all right. Cool.
and his, see his, or let me see, are written out. So that's how I swear, I promise, I was being honest.
Oh, it's okay. It don't matter anyway. I enjoyed it.
I had my witches runes that made last month, Golden Girls, my gilded, the Earth Magic cards, the crystal cards, and the spirit animal cards. I didn't even put all of them in there. I had 2, 4, 6. I had 6 options in there, and I only had to do it one time. Oh, all right. Well, thank you. I want to do this one more time. This is the last time, I swear. Thank you all for a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next week. Thank you and good night.